Hello and welcome to Pickle Vision, your weekly one-stop shop live stream experience for all things pickle jar and painting, hobby related. Today, I'm going to have to introduce him straight away because he's putting me off already. Today, we've got a very special guest. We've got Mr. Elston from Elston Nation, fellow co-host, the better half of Wargamers Anonymous. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Pickle
Look at my
Vision.
finger! Look, it looks like it's going so fast that it blurs.
Well, I'm sure your missus is very happy. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. Thanks very much for joining me, bud.
Thank you for having me. Sorry, I was completely put off by the finger. Hi.
We all are.
Yeah, so many things I could say. Oh dear. Yeah. Hi, thank you for having me. I'm on the Pickle Jar show, which is awesome. How are you doing, El Capitan Pickle?
I am all right. I'm all right. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm having a good day today. People in the chat, let me know if the mix is all right between Elston and the music. It should be fine, but just let me know if not. We'll take a quick look through the chat and see who we've got with us this evening. So we've got, from the top, we've got Buffnet, one of our fantastic moderators. Welcome to the stream. Thanks very much for joining us, buddy. We've got Mr. Richard Smith, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Thanks very much for tuning in. Welcome, dude. Welcome, welcome, welcome. He's been listening to all of the content today. He's been listening to the last 2 episodes of Wargamers Anonymous.
Oh, yay!
And listened to the episode of Trapped Under Plastic that featured Luke. I was there. I got to laugh at all of that in real life. We've got Pirate Queen Pickle all the way from the other room. We've got Void Captain Bazooka. Welcome, buddy. Welcome, and welcome to each and every one of you. Who else we got? We've got Peter Grunfeld. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all well, dude. Thanks very much for tuning in. Newest moderator on the Pickle Jar team. Who else do we got? There was like loads of chat before the stream even went live tonight. We've got Katie Graham. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Thanks very much for tuning in. We've got Mr. and Mrs. Wig live from their brand new living roomed house. Not living room, brand new front doored house. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you're well. Thanks very much for tuning in and joining us this evening. We've got Cat Cave Hobbies. Welcome to the stream. We've got... that's it. That's everyone. So thank you to everyone that's in the chat, and thank you to everyone that is not in the chat as well, that's just tuning in and hanging out and watching the mayhem unfold. Void Captain Bazooka says that I've got a big face and you've got a small face. These are actually to scale. It's not just that I'm sat closer to my camera. Nope.
This is not depth perception at work. This is facts.
Yeah, this is just accurate scale. For those of you that aren't from the north, what I thought we'd do this evening is help you guys out, because I know that you a lot struggle to hear me sometimes, to understand what I'm saying. So as we've got Elston on the stream and we're using Google Meets for a change, I thought I would help you all out by doing this. We now have captions. We've got closed captions. Yeah, they're there.
Huh?
They're on the stream. They're down the bottom. So there you go. You can now see what we're saying. You can understand what we're saying.
What does it do? Oh, I really want to see what it does with that laugh.
I don't think it puts the laugh in.
Oh. Fail.
Oh, can we make it right rude words like bum?
Right, say toad.
I said boom!
Oh.
Alright, okay, yeah, let's put it to the ultimate test. Broken turd. Broken turd!
Yes!
Why did it say I said pocketed?
I love that most of mine are because I think that's all it can figure out with my laugh.
Yeah, brilliant. We aren't ninja and we understand Northern. Brilliant. Pickle, say badgers. Badgers. Yeah.
Badgers.
See,
What does it come up with?
it said badgers. This is the entire stream, guys. This is all we're doing.
Yeah, I love the fact they said, "Oh, it can only figure out my life." I'm like, okay. It's very insightful. This captions.
Gina Doherty says, "Welcome, Gina Doherty. Welcome to the stream." Gina Doherty says, "Let's see how Elston can cause havoc on this stream." Elston doesn't cause havoc on my streams because it's already havoc.
I'm just like the Worcestershire sauce on top of your cheese on toast.
What, non-existent? Because I use Liam Perrins. Because I'm not a savage.
Liam Perrin is Worcestershire sauce.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Buffnet, when he came up to visit us, because he's from Worcestershire, so he brought us a bottle of Worcester sauce.
Right.
It's still in the gift bag. I've not even put it in cupboard. Like, I'm not even gonna let that thing go in the cupboard.
So have you not even tried it?
I've tried it before in the past.
So is it not Liam Perrin's?
Worcester sauce is not Liam Perrins. They are different things.
How is it different?
It's different. Worcester sauce has got anchovies in it.
Oh, no, okay, right, I back off. I don't think I've actually had Worcestershire sauce. I was assuming Liam Perrin's was the Worcestershire sauce.
No,
I am sorry.
Liam Perrin, right, Liam Perrin's is...
something.
I'm on about a different thing. Henders is what we have here. Henderson's relish.
Right, what's that?
It's similar to Worcestershire sauce, but it's not got.
But you don't
whatever it is that they've got in it. Not pilchards, anchovies. Painted Wookie, welcome to the stream. Misadventures of Mr. Gertie, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all well. Golden Rug Minis, welcome. Thanks very much for joining in. Will that mean if you ask for a crispy pig slice in a baked flour ball, it will say bacon roll? Is that why there's a badger emote on the Discord? Yes. The badger is wearing a pickle jar badge, and it's big. In fact, Elsa, you can tell this story because it's your fault.
There's not much to say apart from Josh. Can you say badges, as in the plural of a badge?
Yeah, badgers.
Right now, can you say the word badgers, which is the animal?
Badgers.
I rest my case.
This context, though, isn't it? Context.
It's the same thing.
If we're driving down a country road and I go, "Oh, look at badgers!" Some badgers.
Why is someone throwing badgers on the side of the road?
Yeah, no one's gonna think, "Oh, I better pick them up and put them into my bag."
Exactly.
Unless you're like really evil.
Yeah, it'd be like, "Oh, there's a vicious badgers over. There's vicious badgers over there." It gets confusing.
Buffnet's annoyed that I insulted Worcestershire.
Yeah. It's okay, dude. Like, we'll allow it. I will, anyway.
Yeah, I don't understand. We don't need no stinking badgers. It's context. Like, we all know what I mean. If I say...
Badgers.
Badgers.
You mean badgers.
Yeah, exactly.
But badgers
could
mean
be
badgers.
any clearer. Could be any clearer.
What happens when you finally run PickleCon and then you need to get badges for people?
I'll just order some badgers.
That's illegal. You can't order badgers. They are an animal. You cannot order them.
Not badgers. Badgers.
Badgers.
If I phone up a company that makes badgers, right, and I say, "Hello, company, badge.com. Can I put an order in, please, for 200 pickle jar badgers?" I'm not going to get a load of crates turn up with pink and purple and green animals.
No, because there are no such things as purple and green badgers. And you can't order badgers because you can't order animals like that. That's wrong.
Anyway, that's enough of that. Today, guys, this is basically what happens when we record the podcast. You guys get the trimmed down version. one day we'll set up a Patreon and you can have the back scenes edition as well.
The back scenes. So
the back scenes, that's not the right phrase.
It's not even behind the scenes, it's the back scenes.
It's the back scenes.
Not like a vaccine, a back
Vaccines, apparently.
Amazing. All it is just a picture of our backs.
It's just like a silhouette.
Yeah, the back scene.
What we thought we'd do today is we wanted to get some guests on, but we couldn't think of anybody
So you got me.
better than ourselves. So what we're going to do is we're going to interview ourselves. So I'm going to ask Elson a question, as if he is my guest, which he is. And then Elson's going to ask me a question as though I'm his guest. And we're going to go back and forth. And if you guys have got any questions for either of us or both of us, then that's good. And we'll answer them.
That's good.
And that is good. You can see why we don't do the podcast live very often.
Right.
I guess this is like, although we did the live stream on your channel, was it last week, week before?
Yeah, a few weeks ago, yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, that was kind of like a Wargamers Anonymous live.
Yeah. It's a glorious thing when it happens as well.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling particularly perky today, so chaos will ensue because
There we go.
Because jazz hands.
Because like turbo jazz hands.
Look at that.
Jesus Christ. It's a good thing that Josh and Elson don't read the captions because they'd probably confuse themselves even more. No one's even laughing at us. Everyone's just laughing at the captions.
I've got like a 10-second delay as well, so it's just all kinds of wrong.
Oh, brilliant. Aaron Butler, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well. Alex Knott, welcome as well. Thanks very much for joining us. Welcome to the Madhouse. Right, okay, so I'm going to kick us off with the interview.
Okay. Go. I'm curious. I don't know any of these questions, by the way, anyone. So.
No, these are all, I'm making them up on the spot. I haven't even planned.
Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Pickle Jar Lounge. Today I'm joined by my esteemed guest,
The Pickle Lounge.
Elson from Elson Nation. Stop it. Elson's graciously agreed to come along so that we can ask him some in-depth questions. So, first question I want to ask is, last year you didn't buy a single model. You went the entire year without spending any money buying new models.
Correct.
So you went on a massive sort of splurge in January, which has been documented. Since then, how has your spending been on miniatures? Have you found yourself buying much, or have you? Because I know you've been building a lot recently, like over the last few months. But have you, after that initial sort of like massive spend, have you sort of evened out and it's like bits and pieces every now and then?
Understandable. I can understand the context of this, and I'm going to put it into this aspect. I'm going to classify it as if I'd started off a 100-meter sprint, but realized after the 100 meters, it's actually a 400-meter race. So what happened is I launched into it, full pelt, give me loads of models. And then I kept on at that rate. And then I realized I don't have enough room and I don't have enough money to keep up at that capacity. So I, in the past few months, have gone from to and near enough nosedived into I'm not going to buy anymore. However, Horus Heresy 2.0 is on the horizon, and I'm like, that's going to break me again. So, to put it into an actual context of a relevant, interesting, articulate response,
I'm used to this, guys. This is what I deal with on the podcast. I ask a simple question that's like, it needs like a 4-word answer. And I get like an epilogue to a novel.
Yes! Basically what I realized is it's not sustainable to buy everything you want. And after a year, I was like, I want everything. And I did that, and it's not sustainable, so I brought it back down again. I'm even contemplating, as I said, after Horus Heresy, I'm probably going to slow it down for the rest of the year. So it's been back down again.
Okay, so to put it another way, what have you bought this year?
Oh,
Like, what are the... Right, I don't care about little individual bits and pieces. Because like, I know you bought a fuck ton of stuff at the start of the year.
swear words.
It's not. It don't put swear words in. It don't like swear words.
All right, so we can swear and it's fine because the.
I said fuck ton and it put foot ton. Footson.
That's because he.
Foot's on. Foot's on. Footstep.
It doesn't understand what fuck means in Yorkshire.
Right, hang on. Shit. Oh, he bleeps it out. That's right, cool. Brilliant. It's like Google Meets is embarrassed by us.
Yes, yeah.
Right. So
okay.
you bought a lot of stuff at the beginning of the year.
Right. Do you want me to kind of quickly?
I don't need everything.
Quickly categorize it.
Ignore all the stuff you bought at the start of the year because that's like it's like 6 months ago.
All right.
So since then, like, what have been your big spends?
You had
Star Wars Legion, didn't you?
Star Wars Legion. Yep. I bought a Vampire Count's Army, which has kind of been like higgledy-piggledy little bits buying off of eBay. So it's not been a big splurge. And I went to Forge World and I bought Gorgon, and I bought this thing as well, which is Dimacarian.
Is that for your nids?
Yeah, it's a super gross thing. It's basically got like a mouth thing in there which eats people, and then it's got little tentacles which come out of its hands.
I'm sure I've watched a video with one of them.
Yeah, it's one of those things. To be honest with you, that's kind of the bulk of it. I've been kind of keeping an eye out for like deals on eBay, and now I've got to the stage where I'm like, I don't need any more. And I think the whole building everything was a nice way of kind of finalizing that. Go right, yeah. This is what I got to do now. Let's get on with this.
Yeah, makes sense. Campaign Terrain, welcome to the stream, and Frost and Fists, welcome as well. Brothers from across the pond.
Frost Mythos, can you tell me if you've opened your package yet, please?
That's a bit personal.
I know. No, can you have a look in your package, or can you have a look in my package? Right, I think it's my turn to ask you a question. Oh, dearest pickle of mine that has allowed me to venture forth into one's domain.
See, the thing is, I like to imagine, not to take us on a tangent, but I like to imagine that this is just how Elston speaks all the time. Like when his boss phones him or something. Like that's just how Elston speaks.
Yeah.
Dearest bossist.
I know thou stayest angry with me, but I have done what I wanted, not what you required.
What dost thou want with me?
Please,
mine overlord Victorious.
Please, fuck us to office. And just to clarify, I didn't say fuck the office. So,
Alex, Mr. Bram, welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you are feeling well. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Did I put a xenomorph head in that one too? I'm not. Yes, I did. In that thing, yes, I did. Frosted. So thou pickle, dost wargame on a regular basis. Thy Elston would like to know how douse pickle, dowsing
translator for Elston.
How Das Pickle. Also,
are you calling me Das Pickle?
Das Pickle.
Am I German now?
Yeah, I'm switching between. Don't worry, we'll get to Mongolian Wizard. It's fine. How Das Pickle arrivest at the wargaming? Basically, how did you get into wargaming?
How did I get into wargaming?
Yeah, how did you?
Jesus Christ! Right. I started getting into wargaming. I played with a friend, it's Lipunu, who is in the chat a lot on streams and stuff. Me and him grew up together, lived on the same street. His mum got a load of second-hand like orcs, marines and stuff off car boots. It was all like old, like 2nd edition stuff, like 2nd or maybe even 3rd edition, maybe. It was like all old stuff, like, and we started playing that. And yeah, we used to play that on his dining room table with like cereal boxes and cans of food and stuff as terrain. That's how I first got into it. That was like when I was, I don't know, 10 maybe, 11, something like that. And then when the Lord of the Rings magazine started coming out, the Partworks, I started collecting that, and that's how I got into it properly. And I bought the first like 3 or 4 issues, I think. I think I bought up until when you got Frodo, which I think was like 3 or 4 issues in. I bought up until you got Frodo, and then I'd like built and painted all them, and oh, this is really cool. And then I was like, oh, I've got a bit of pocket money. I'm gonna go to Games Workshop, because the Games Workshop at the shopping centre near where I lived. So I went, and I went in and I said, I've been buying these. I want to look at what else I can buy. And while I was there, I saw all the 40k stuff.
Oh, guns.
So basically, I walked in with goblins and a hobbit, and walked out with like £100 worth of Space Marines.
Oh.
It's like all the pocket money.
Yeah.
So yeah, and yeah, I was like, this is amazing. And then I've still not gone back to Lord of the Rings properly yet. Like, I've painted bits and pieces, but I've not played like a proper game.
Don't. Right, here's a wonderful thing. Don't you love the memory of going back to Space Marines when there was no, the aesthetic looks weird, this doesn't work with this, lore doesn't work with that, or anything like that, where it was just, these are guys in armor and guns.
I mean, to be honest, that's pretty much the attitude I still have. Like, I mean, I know I hide it pretty well, so this might come as a shock to you and to you guys, but I don't actually know that much lore. So, I mean, I do. I know enough lore. Like, I know enough lore. Like, I'm not like Horace, who's she. Like, I know enough.
We could do like Adeptus Ridiculous kind of style stuff. I could teach you stupid stuff about heresy.
Yeah, but we don't copy other people's ideas. We don't do that on this channel.
No, we just take them, alter them slightly, then rebrand them as our own idea.
Anyway, so yeah, that's the general opinion that I still have. I look at stuff. I look at models and decide whether I want to buy them, build them, and paint them based on if they look cool or not. Like, if they look cool, I'll build them and paint them. I don't give a flying piss what the lore is, or whether you can take this unit with this army, because it's like all the people that get really, really angry when people paint a salamander land speeder, because they're like, well, the gravity doesn't work on the... Calm down, pal. Like, I'm pretty certain they don't just fight on the home world. Despite the fact that everyone does them with lava bases, including me. But they do. People just get so annoyed by stuff. Like, oh, you can't do that because you can't.
The reason why I wanted to throw you back to that memory is because that was the time when those people seemed like they didn't exist. It was like that magical time where the neckbeards had not just like fully formed yet and not come out.
Neckbeard. It was just a chin beard.
Yeah, just a chin beard, just slightly growing around from the sideburns.
I just slipped off my desk. My desk has got like a little sort of cut in, like where you sit, and I went to put my elbow down to lean on it, and I put it where the cut in is, and it just slipped.
So you just elbowed yourself in the knee.
I didn't hit my knee, didn't go that far down, but I just slipped. Anyway, it's my turn for a question for you.
Get the jiggy on. Love this weird blurred motion thing.
Yeah, it's amazing. You sound like Mikey from Hellstorm. I hope not.
What, you or me?
I'm assuming me. It's not going to be you, because you're from South.
I was just gonna say.
Mikey's from Sheffield. Which is
Yeah.
not too far from me, but I mean, it's Sheffield, it's not Rotherham. I'm not a Deedar. Just for context, that's what we call people from Sheffield.
I did not know, and I was like, what can I assume?
That's what people from Rotherham call people from Sheffield. I don't know why, but we do.
What do they call you?
I don't know. Knobs, probably. Thing is, people from Sheffield look down on people from Rotherham. And I can understand why.
Is that because they're taller?
No, it's because it's on a hill.
Oh, okay.
Right, it's my turn to ask you a question now.
Go for it.
So, Elston,
Mm-hmm.
if you could turn back time, no. If you could, if I could find a way.
Sing a song and get copyright infringement on my video.
Mrs. Wig just scowled at you. I'm assuming that Mrs. Wig's from Sheffield then. I didn't realise she was a Deedar. I'm hoping that's not really something really insulting. I just know that's what we call people from Sheffield. Yeah, it's probably like you with the
nonsense.
I weren't going to say it.
Yeah, I got that wrong, everyone.
Right, so I need to ask you a question. What is your favourite game system that you have ever played? It doesn't have to be something that you are currently playing.
Okay.
Like, it can be like a game that you played like once or twice years ago and really enjoyed it and just never played more of it. Like, what is your favourite game system? And give me a succinct reason why.
Favorite games. So, it slightly differs depending on the context, because I love Warhammer Quest, but that's kind of a dungeon crawler, not necessarily a war game. So, in context of that, I would say my favorite game system that I've ever played was Drop Zone Commander.
Yes!
Right?
I love Drop Zone Commander.
Right?
I love it so much that I traded all my stuff into Mayfield.
Right?
Because no one plays it.
Yeah. The problem is, when they first released Drop Zone Commander, the rulebook was laid out so poorly that you had no chance of figuring out where the rules were. But the rules were really good.
So I had 2 sets of the... Right.
UNSC?
Drop... Are we... Which... Alright, I'm getting... Just before I... Hang on. I had something with lots of pepper in for tea, and it's...
Just coming back up, right? Just...
No, I got a bit stuck in the back of my throat. It must have just got dislodged. So, there's Drop Zone Commander and there's Drop Fleet Commander.
Correct.
Drop Zone Commander is the one with tanks and troops. And Drop Fleet's the one with ships and stuff. Yeah, it was Drop Zone Commander that I played then,
Yeah. It was, that was a really... I cannot remember the reason why I liked it so much, but I do remember really enjoying the game system and liking the fact that it was quite tactical. That you could actually pick it up pretty rapidly and be quite competitive quite quickly, but unfortunately that rulebook kind of threw it on its ass, and then it just never really got the momentum going behind it, which is, I think they still do it, but
yeah, I think it's had an update and stuff, because I think is it TT Combat that's bought it and does it now? Yeah.
It used to be Hawk War Games.
Yeah. I was looking because I don't know if I've still got I traded it in my stuff, because basically I had like 2 sets of the human stuff, because like it was the humans and one of the other things that came in the starter set.
There was like Alien Scourge, was it? Scourge?
That's it, yeah. And so I had 2 start sets of the human stuff. And I got them all painted up. I spent ages painting them. I was really happy with them because they're obviously a lot smaller scale than I was used to painting. And I loved them, and I loved the game. Really enjoyed it. And I think I played like 3 games, and then I'd never played since because no one else plays it. Right. I played it with one friend. He got rid of his stuff, and I was just left with my stuff. Like,
yeah,
brilliant.
It's a real shame because it really was a really good game system. It's just that rulebook screwed it up, and then everyone else lost interest, but probably because the new edition of 40k probably came out, to be fair, and just
Aaron Butler says that BattleTech is my favourite wargame system. I started with FASA First Edition in '84. They've got some really nice models now that Catalyst is handling it. Very clean sculpts.
I've heard a lot of good things about BattleTech. I've never played it myself, but curious about it.
Jason McCarthy, welcome to the stream. Thanks very much for tuning in, and Al Ritchie as well. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for tuning in. We've got a question from Gina Doherty for the pair of us.
Okay.
Question is, if you could only have one army, which one would you have and why? So I'm assuming that this is just one army. I'm assuming that this is just across all systems, so it's not one army per system. So, have you got an answer ready, or do you want me to go first?
You go first.
Right, so I would pick Necrons. And I would pick Necrons because basically the story I just told a moment ago, where I went to my local GW, got Space Marines and started getting into 40k that way. I think I did Space Marines for about 6 months, and then I got to the point where everyone gets to that does Space Marines early on, where they sort of go, these are very just sort of like middle of road generic. I want something a little bit different.
Yep.
And I looked around, and the things that stood out to me the most were the Necrons. Like, I really liked them. I liked the idea that I could quite easily like do a really simple paint scheme on them, but also if I wanted to, I could put more effort in and do them a bit more, complicated. I liked the lore behind them. I liked the idea of like the special rule. Like when I started playing, it was like their first codex, like their old codex, like the one where they disappeared if you wiped out 75% of the army.
Yeah.
So I really liked all the weird rules that they'd got. So I started playing them, and then I played them that was my army. That was my 40k army all the way through to 6th edition, and then about halfway through 6th edition. Oh no, sorry. I played 6th edition. Halfway through 7th edition, I'd not played for ages. I didn't play 7th edition at all. So halfway through 7th edition, I was just like, I've got all these Necrons, I'm not doing it with them. All my friends have stopped playing 40k, so I was like, I'll sell them. Someone else can get some use out of them because they're just gathering dust.
Sure.
They was in a case, out of way. I must have had like 5,000 or 6,000 points of Necrons. All right, here's the most painful part. Have a guess how much I sold them for, as a job lot.
200 quid.
£150, including one of the old double GW travel carry cases. £150. And I was upset when I sold them, but I was like, do you know what? I'm not using them. So, and then about 3 weeks later, they announced 8th edition, and all my friends decided they were going to play for 40k again.
Yeah.
I was like, brilliant. This is too painful. I can't do Necrons again. So that's why I did Dark Eldar. I did Dark Eldar for a bit until Indomitus came out, and then I was like, right, it is time to jump back on Necron. And since then, like I've had my Dark Eldar army for like a couple of years longer than I've had my Necrons, because I've had that since the start of 8th edition. I have got a hell of a lot more Necrons.
You was more geared up so you could have more Necrons. They've kind of pushed massively into the Necron side of things. So
not even just that. Like, I just like Necrons. Like, I love my Dark Eldar army. Don't get me wrong. I do love it. I have a hell of a lot of fun playing that army because it is disgusting. But I do love my Necrons. So that's my answer. Is I would keep my Necrons because they've just been that army that I have played since being young, like 14, 15.
I'm going to take a very similar tact with you and go with Tyranids. Tyranids were my first 40k army, and they were my biggest army. I think they were probably bigger than what I've got going on right now. I'm catching up, but I had like the big Titan, I had the smaller Titans, had all of this stuff. Did them in a yellow and black scheme, so they looked like wasps. It was amazing. Also, Tyranids were disgusting back then because you could just tailor every single bug to be something different. They could all have different things as well. Likewise, sold them on. So, yeah, they've gone to a new home. I love my new Tyranids far more because they are exceptional. And Tyranids are absolutely filthy now in game. Like they got a nerf recently, and all the Tyranid players laughed. They're like, "I'm still gonna smash your face off."
But they got a nerf. What happened?
Basically, the most broken rule that I've ever seen in a game got fixed. Have you heard of a bug called the Malceptor?
Yes.
Right. So it's like a big brain bug.
Yeah.
It could do on its psychic phase, as standard, no real modifiers, no real effort involved, 12 mortal wounds to the nearest unit, doesn't need light in the sight. Just as default, and it would also then get the results of all of the psychic powers that it did to generate that. So it generated 3 mortal wounds every time it did a psychic power. And then the result of the psychic power would also happen.
Wow.
So if you did like other things which did mortal wounds, basically Tyranid psychic phase averages out about 32 mortal wounds every psychic phase. Average out.
I need to play against your Tyranids with my friends.
Oh, it's so great. Like Zoanthropes get +1 to their cast for every Zoanthrope in a unit. You have to take them in a unit of 3. And this is the brutal part. For Smite, for every Zoanthrope, you increase the mortal wound done by 1. So every time you do Smite, you're doing at least 4 mortal wounds. It's like it's Tyranids psychic phase is just broken right now, but I love it. So yeah, Tyranids, that would be my thing, because these Xenomorphs are awesome, and you get to muck around with them. They can do so many things, so many different variants. You can kind of customize them to look whatever. So yeah, Tyranids all the way.
I think if I didn't pick Necrons for my army that I'd keep, I think that I would probably keep my Cruel Boys for Age of Sigmar.
Nice.
I really, really like Age of Sigmar.
No.
Like, I've played like how many games have I played now? 3 games? No, I've played more than that. I played 3 games against Buffnet. I've played 5 games. I really, really like it.
Okay,
it's such a fun game.
AOS boner.
Yep. Swing. So yeah, that might be the army that I'd keep after the Necrons, but the Necrons would definitely be my first army. There's no way I'm ever getting rid of my Necrons again. Not after the last time. Like, no way. I think it's your turn.
Oh,
Ask me a question.
Right.
I've got really bad hiccups.
If money was no object, and it's kind of like a flip side of your. If money was no object, and what game system or army would you like to get involved with, or like collect? If money was no object.
What? So I could essentially just buy everything I wanted.
Anything, yeah. For
only for one system.
Yeah. We'll also say if you're choosing a system, a faction within that system.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's not like, just choose all of 40k. Like, no.
Like yeah, but like, because my answer was going to be Marvel Crisis Protocol.
Right.
So I could just get all of that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I can't. That's kind of cool. But I'm thinking more.
I like paint the Marvel stuff. Like,
yeah,
I've still not played a game.
I've played a couple, but yeah, it's quite fun. But yeah, just the models are just so nice. So yeah, let's go with faction within the game system.
Yeah. I don't really know, because
you think of all the different factions over all the different game systems, and money was no object. Because obviously you can still go with Necrons if you want and just increase.
I mean, that's probably going to be the answer.
Fair enough.
Because, like, the thing is like, I can start any army that I want to.
True.
Like,
you are a consenting adult.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I can start any army I want. Like, the money is not. I mean, money is a bit of the issue, but like, so I won't be able to buy everything all at once. But I'd start off, small and build it up.
That's why I was saying, if money was an object and you can literally.
But that's not the point, though, is it? Because the point is, if money's no objective, like no issue, and I can just buy everything, I've still got to build it, and I've still got to paint it.
You're thinking like, if you like, I was kind of like, I'd go for Warlord Titan, but I know what you're thinking. If you're like, that seems like hell on earth to build that thing.
Oh no, I'd get a Titan, but that's just one model.
For Titan. You could go for Titans.
Oh yeah, I'd get a Titan then.
Oh, okay.
Easy win.
Sorry, I answered that one for you.
I didn't realise that were an option. I thought I had to pick a faction.
Hey, Titans are a faction.
Well, you just take it with your Space Marines, don't you?
No.
I don't
Do
know.
you not know about lore with Titans?
Yeah, there's like a guy in him that just sort of goes, I'm controlling a Titan.
Oh god, right. Here's an education lesson. So Titans have a thing called Legios. A bit like Legionnaire Astartes, Legios are Titan groups.
Yeah, and they have all different houses.
Yeah, no, Knights have houses. Titans have Legios.
Well, it's the same thing. Titans are big Knights.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, so for example, Legio Astorum or Legio for what are their names? I don't know.
Hereticus.
I
don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, they've all got weird names, but yeah, you could have like 50 Titans, and that would be a Legio.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I'd have 50 Warlord Titans then.
There you go. When everyone gets the option, they'll be like, oh, you can have Warlord Titan. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll just do that.
No, I'd have 50. Because money's no object. I would spend £100,000 and have 50 Warlord Titans.
There's got to be
So here's the question.
All right.
Here is the question. Money's no object.
Yeah.
It's not a problem at all for this. Now, is that money's not a problem for the army or for the project? As in, can I pay someone to build them for me?
You're trying to opt out of I just don't want to do the work.
I don't mind. No. I'll paint them. I'll paint the frick out of them. But to be honest, I'll be fucked if I'm building one of them. If I'm 50.
Also, I need to ask another question because I saw it in the chat. Is Loki approved happening tonight? I'm sure we said it was.
Yeah,
so
9 o'clock, same as it is every week.
So yeah, Loki approved people because Pickle forgot to remind you. So I'm reminding.
It's every week, 9 o'clock. Loki approved.
I'm just saying.
It's regular, like clockwork.
Like your bowel movements.
Yeah. Lapunu, welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're well. It is indeed Wednesday. It has been since the start of Wednesday. To be fair, you were missed. A few people were asking where you were because they'd not seen you in the chat. So welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're feeling a bit better. Lapunu's not been very well. I was supposed to be going around to his. On Saturday, after I was supposed to play 40k and then something came up and I didn't end up playing 40k, I was then going to go around to see Lapunu, but then he's not very well, so I didn't do that either.
So what did you do instead?
What did I do? I painted. I painted some stuff. You can't see it, it's hidden behind cameras and lenses. I painted some stuff. Hang on, let me grab one.
Okay.
Ow!
That was his colon ripping, by the way, everyone. So
I'm gonna grab one of these to show you. This is a spoiler. Secret spoiler.
Right.
For Friday's video.
It's quite cool. It's quite cool. Lizard men. Spiky lizard men. Spinodon. With armor.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. It's one-page rules. 3D printed. There's a bunch more. I've been testing some colour schemes. And yeah, that video's going out Friday.
Okay, cool.
It's nearly finished.
I will see if I can release my video at the same time, but it's nothing to do with your video because funny. Maybe I don't know. We'll see.
I'll let you know what time. I think we're going to aim for 6 o'clock. I've got one going out. Luke's got one going out, which we filmed today, and I'm editing it tomorrow.
I'm just going to put a caveat at the beginning. Hi guys, I'm releasing my video at the same time, but it's nothing to do with them. Let's go.
It don't matter. I might even mention you in my video. Like, mine and Luke's like a sort of like collabs, and then just go. But also go and check out Elston's for reasons.
Yeah, for reasons. Awesome.
That's a long dog. It is a long dog indeed. It's a long angry dog. I had a lot of fun with this one actually. Airbrushing and then a nice oil wash and then taking stuff off and then just a bit of metallic work.
It's kind of like, it looks like you could load them into like a ballista and fire them.
All of them are only like rough colour schemes because the video is more about like getting models painted up quick to test out colour schemes rather than spending hours and hours and hours on a model, on a colour scheme that you might not even like, because you sometimes you'll have an idea in your head and then when you put it onto a model it doesn't work out. It sort of came about because of when I was doing my orcs for Age of Sigmar. The amount of times I sort of repainted those because I wasn't happy with how they looked. So this is sort of it should be a good video, I think. Cool.
Well, I'm eager to see, and hopefully I can get mine done in time. Mine's silly. Mine is
yours is silly. I've seen bits of yours.
Mine is
indeed. I've checked with the boys in the lab, and they have confirmed that it is indeed silly.
Silly, indeed. And there's plenty of montages for everyone, so don't you worry.
Confirm.
Montages, we got it down in this video.
We got it down. Elston, have you got? Oh no, you asked me a question. All right, I'll ask you a question. Right. I'll ask you this one time.
All right. One time.
Why is Gamora? No, that's not the question.
Green. Have you seen the trailer for She-Hulk?
No, I was gonna watch it earlier. I saw it pop up on my timeline, and I've not watched it yet.
Everyone in the chat that has seen it, can you agree with me or not? That the CGI looks weird.
I'll watch it after the stream and I'll message you. Yes or no. That's all it'll be. I'll just send you a message that just says yes
or no. Yeah. Cool. That's fine. Yeah. I watched it this morning and I was like, huh.
Yeah. I've now finished Moon Knight. I'm up to date on that.
That's cool.
I enjoyed that. That was good.
Yeah.
I watched Doctor Strange. We're not going to go into spoilers here because not everyone will see it.
I've seen Doctor Strange.
I know you have, but like other people might not have.
It's definitely verging more on the creepy side of things than that one.
It's definitely Sam Raimi.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've watched that. The only film that I've not watched, in fact, the only Marvel thing that I've not watched now is Black Widow. I'm still not bothered.
It's a very thick plot. The only thing is, Black Widow's sister is the first time you meet her, and then she shows up in Hawkeye.
In Hawkeye, yeah, I know, but I didn't need to watch Black Widow. Like, I knew who she was because they say, "Oh, it's Nat's sister." I'm like, "Oh yeah, cool. I know she is now." There we go.
Yeah, so some of the little quirky things she does, you get from Black Widow, and you're like, "Oh, okay, cool." She tries like the 3-point landing, and she's just like, "Ugh, this is weird." You're like, nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna watch it at some point. It's just one of them that it came out, and I was just like, meh. I'm not interested. I know that she's dead now, so.
Yeah, for some Disney Plus.
Spoilers for Endgame.
Plot armor is super thick though. Like she's a normal human, and somehow she survives what she does. So you're like,
no, she didn't survive that big fall, did she? So. Splat is all I'm saying. So yeah, maybe I'll watch Black Widow at some point. But yes, I'm up to date on all the Marvel stuff now. I'm looking forward to. Is it like next week? Kenobi's out, isn't it?
Oh, is it next week?
I think so. I'm sure it's like the end of June.
I saw
end of May. Sorry.
I saw. I don't know if it was photoshopped or not, but if it was very good. I saw Kenobi standing next to Mando, and I was like, oh.
I've not seen that.
Oh, and Ahsoka.
I've not seen that either.
And I was just like, oh, if it's Kenobi, Ahsoka, and Mando, ooh. But I would imagine Mando's going to be in it. He's in everything now.
It won't be. That won't be real, surely, because because Mando meets Ahsoka in Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah,
that's the first time he's met her.
Yeah,
which is set after where.
Yeah, because Luke shows up and he's like full-grown adult Jedi at that point.
Yeah. So that can't be right.
That would be weird. That'd be weird. Oh, that would have been cooler.
I mean, maybe like I love Mandalorian. Don't get me wrong. But I don't necessarily need him to be in every Star Wars thing.
It was weird he was in Boba that much. Like there was an episode which was mad.
I don't think it was weird that he was in Boba Fett. I think it was weird that he became the main character in Boba Fett.
Right? Yeah, that was weird.
Literally, like 2 or 3 episodes, I was like, "This is just Mandalorian," and with cutaways to Boba just chilling out in the back to tank or whatever.
Yeah, exactly right.
That pic was from a magazine shoot for the next Star Wars Disney Plus projects.
Oh, okay, fair enough. All right, okay.
But yeah, no, it's okay, it wouldn't make sense. Like, see, there you go. I might not know about 40k lore, but you can be damn sure I know about Star Wars lore. I know all my favourite characters: Chewie, Lando, Spock.
Lando, Mando,
Brando, Captain Kirk, all the good ones. Jar Jar Binks. So anyone that's not seen it, me and Luke both did Star Wars dioramas for May the 4th. We did videos on YouTube. I was filming Luke making his, obviously, because it's my job. I really, really wish that I'd got a cutout Jar Jar Binks. That when he was putting the back on the diorama, I could have just tucked it in there without him noticing, because his eyesight's terrible.
Yeah.
And I could have put it in there, and because I'm doing all the filming, he wouldn't have noticed anything until the video went up.
Mate, what you should have done, if you could have snuck this in somehow, cut out Jar Jar in Sith robes with a little LED. You press a button, it's warm red, and you're like,
Misa gonna turn to the dark side.
Misa gonna cut your face off.
Misa got Darth Binks.
Darth Binks. It sounds dumb.
Misa gonna mess you up.
Misa Darth Binks. Like, have you lost your carer? Like, do you need to call someone?
Wednesdays are still triple XP days on Star Wars Battlefront 2.
I
really want to play some Star Wars Battlefront 2. I love that game so much. My issue is it's time.
Yep.
And also, I don't want to play it by myself. I want to play with people.
Mm-hmm. But Wednesday,
you've got Battlefront 2, haven't you?
Yeah. But Wednesdays, you're doing this.
That's true.
So there's a bit of a problem there.
That is true. I do this.
Do this. I do.
We should play at some point. Bram, we should play. Elston, you can play with us.
Yay, I'm allowed to play with people.
Yeah, we should do that at some point.
Yes.
We need to play some Among Us at some point as well.
Yes,
because people on the Discord server keep asking about Among Us and Gartic Fern. We need to play that again at some point.
Right, okay.
I'm pretty certain there's been loads of updates for Among Us as well. Like there's another new map and loads of new stuff.
Right, okay. We can't do this weekend because this is Alfie weekend, right?
That's true.
Next weekend. Next time we record, Wargamers Anonymous.
Yes.
We'll see if we can get Ben recruited as well.
Yes.
As well, everyone. Hopefully Ben from Benji's Hobbies is going to the next episode of Wargamers Anonymous. Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers. Anyway, yeah. Schedule in. Among Us. Wargamers Anonymous edition.
I'm down.
Basically, yeah, we just get a chance to lie to each other a lot.
Bram's got it running on PC and Xbox. It'd be Xbox for me. I mean, to be fair, it's on Game Pass, so I don't know if it's on PC Game Pass, but I can play it on probably either.
Yeah.
To be fair, I'd just buy it on Steam. It'd cost me like I bet it's super reduced.
It was like £3.50.
Yeah.
When I bought it.
But I've got it on Xbox already, so I mean, whichever. You've got Xbox haven't you, as well, so.
Yeah. Does it do cross-platform?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It came out way before all the cross-platform stuff started like properly happening, so I don't think it does.
I know a lot of people play it on their phone, and I think that only works with the PC one.
Star Wars Battlefront?
No, I was talking about Among Us.
No, I'm talking about Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh, yeah, right, sure, yeah, definitely Xbox. Among Us, though, PC.
Among Us, phone and PC is crossplay. I don't know about Xbox.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
But I just play on PC, because, you know, I'm not a savage.
Right, did you ask me a question?
I can't remember. It's time for Lucky Approved in a minute. Oh, it does. You can do crossplay between Xbox and PC.
Oh, okay, cool.
But you should just play on PC, to be fair.
Yeah, it's easier.
Oh, Buffnet said that you can't, or he's not sure. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is there. I've got two answers.
Everyone, just get it on Steam. It's not expensive.
We'll sort it. We'll organise it. We'll organise it in the Discord. Link in the description down below.
Yeah.
We'll organise it for next not this Saturday coming. Next Saturday.
Yeah.
In the evening, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Where we can swear loudly and it'd be.
What about Switch? I don't know. Well, right. Tell you what. I will research after the stream how much you can crossplay and what you can crossplay, what platforms work and what don't, and we'll put it all up and we'll sort it.
And he's not meaning cosplay; he's meaning crossplay.
Is that what he said? He said crossplay. I don't need you to explain. I've got subtitles.
That's just to justify yourself.
I've not got I've got subtitles apparently.
It's like Elston's here, so therefore I need to justify what I'm saying because otherwise I'm calling on it.
I like that. It says it's like Elston's hair, so therefore I need to. It's like Elston's hair, so therefore I need to justify what I'm saying because otherwise they'll call me on it. Wendy's been super sneaky.
Hi, Wendy.
Just this little head in the corner. Raven's Rook, welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you are well. Thanks very much for tuning in. Just finished work. How's it going? We're all groovy here, dude. Groovy. We're about to do Loki approved.
I've just finished my beer, so I'm even happier.
What are you drinking? Someone asked earlier in the stream, and I meant to ask you.
I am drinking Innocent Gun Caribbean Rum Cask Ale. It is
very nice.
It's quite a bit of a pungent one, but it's like 6.9%. A little bit on it. It's kind of a suave beer, but it is very nice.
I was drinking a good year, the finest cherry Pepsi Max. Fizzy pop. I've not really had any fizzy pop for the last week. Been dieting.
Yeah.
So I mentioned this on last week's stream. I talked about it. I've started dieting. I'm really trying to lose some weight because I'm not happy with how I look or what I weigh. I wanted to try and make some changes and improve my health in general. And for every pound that I lose, I'm putting £3 aside to pay for a big project, which I've had an idea today.
Okay. What's the idea?
I've had an idea today that I really want to do, and saving the money is probably going to be something I can do until next year anyway. So the money that I'm saving from losing weight could go towards it because it's something that I'd have to put quite a few £100 into. Like, it's not a cheap thing, but it'd be a fun project.
Is it Botox?
No, I don't need Botox. Look at this face.
£300? I don't know.
No wrinkles. I've got 0 wrinkles.
What is thou idea, O finest Pickle?
Sir, I want
herpes.
I don't know if I want to say this.
Yeah, you do.
Just because if it doesn't happen, like if
yeah,
I don't
it's fine.
do it,
Wind you up about it if it doesn't happen.
I want to have my own paintbrushes. And you know how people, because you can get them done. You can go to other companies and have them make them, and they just brand them up for you. It's not a big deal. Plenty of other people do it. Plenty of other people charge an absolute fortune for it. I wouldn't do. But I want to have my own branded brushes.
If they're shit, then
no. I've looked at a couple, I've sort of had the idea earlier, and I've looked around a little bit.
Like Rosemary and Co are usually pretty good at rebranding stuff.
That is one of the ones that I looked at, and I would call them pickle sticks. And I'd call them pickle sticks. And you know, normally you have sizes. So you have like 0.
Oh, please tell me it's extra large.
No.
Inadequate.
Right, these are my paintbrushes. So we're gonna have big un, little un, and not the little one. It'll be little un, big un, little un, massive un, and tiny un.
You missed a trick there, dude. I still think large, medium, small, inadequate.
But that is the idea that I've had. Now I looked into it, and like for minimum orders and stuff like that, it is like, you know, it's 600-700 quid, I think.
Right. Okay.
For like minimum orders, which is probably all I'd do, because I'm not kidding myself. So like it's something I want to look at doing next year. I just think it'd be really cool. To have some branded, my own branded brushes.
Branded pickle sticks.
Pickle sticks.
Wonderful. Love it.
Because it sounds like pick and mix.
Yeah, it also gives off a vibe of something else, but okay.
Listen, people want to use a pickle stick while they're sat at the desk. Who am I to judge?
Yeah, exactly. Just make sure you don't get caught.
I mean, it depends. Sometimes that adds to the excitement.
Exactly, if your boss is into it.
So yeah, pickle sticks. Maybe coming to a Discord server near you soon. And yeah.
Also on OnlyFans. Jessica Negri using a pickle stick.
If you guys would like me to do that at some point in the future, if you think that's a fun idea, if you'd be interested, let me know.
Pickle stick.
Let me know down below in the chat or on Discord and stuff.
Oh, anyone that licks their pickle stick, please let me know. Will send me a pickle.
Right, and on that note, we're going to move over and we are going to Will You Include Free Tissues? Brilliant. Geeky Scenics, welcome to the stream, dude. Boss is in session.
Luke, pickle sticks, right? Licking your pickle stick. Luke, tomorrow, lay into it, please.
I'm not in work tomorrow. I'm working from home. I'm editing tomorrow.
Remotely, lay like pickle stick.
Brilliant. Right, let's move over to Loki Approved. We'll take a look at the Discord and see what everyone's been up to and all that good stuff. Will there be an official pickle stick licker?
Oh yeah, pickle stick licker.
It's only an idea at this point. Don't get excited.
It
might not happen. It might not happen, and even if it does happen,
I'm gonna make it happen.
We'll be on the store tomorrow. Brilliant.
Yeah, pickle sticks. It's gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen for a long time.
Oh,
it's something I started thinking about today.
I beg to differ, good sir.
Anyway, right. Pickle approved. Here we are. So, thank you, Boffnet, for opening up the channel today. This is the part of the show where we take a look through what everyone's been working on and show it off on stream, and hopefully get inspired by some awesome artwork. So, first off, we've got Cat. Have you got the Discord open as well?
Yeah, I can see the.
Cool.
Yeah.
So first off the bat, we've got Cat Cave Hobbies. Hang on. We've got Cat Cave Hobbies. Finished my terrain on the weekend. Definitely need to keep an eye out for. Keep an eye off for pattern That's for pointing. Thanks. That's for pointing that out, Peter.
Have you
Still
forgotten
proud
how
of
to
having.
read?
I think there might be some typos in there, but it doesn't matter anyway. I think we get the gist. This looks awesome. I like all the rust and stuff on this.
I really like the rust.
Yeah, it's nice and dingy and grimy and stuff. This is very, very cool. I like this.
Yeah.
I've got a ton of 40k terrain.
I have 3 83-litre tubs of terrain I need to assemble.
I like how you like measure the amount of models that you've got in litres.
No, that's how big the tubs are. Otherwise, I have no other source of measurement. So they're 83 litres, and I've got 3 of them full to the brim, and I'm like, oh, I really should do
You're
something
full
right.
to the brim.
I'm always full to the brim, full of pickle sticks.
Yeah, baby. That terrain needs a lick of our video we did yesterday. Lol.
Rusty.
It's not out yet. The video's not out yet.
Yeah.
And I would listen,
Yeah, Luke.
He jumps in here. I were about to promote the video that's coming out on Friday, and then he jumps in. Don't give me a chance to breathe. He's like this all the time.
Yeah, Luke.
But yes, this is awesome. The rust looks really cool. If you are interested in adding rust to terrain, to models, maybe check out Geek Gaming Scenics on Friday at around 6 o'clock, I think.
Also, Elster Nation at 6 o'clock on Friday. That's something completely different.
Yeah, if you're not interested in rust, watch Elston's video. This does look cool though. It's nice and grimy.
I love it.
I do like it. It's very, very nice.
I love the fact that you can do stuff like this so easily as well. It's
it
looks like a pure enjoyment. That.
Yeah, it's awesome. Thank you very much for sharing that Cat Cave Hobbies. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Next up, we've got, Not 47. I absolutely love...
It's so good, right? So good!
I absolutely love it. It's awesome. Not Friday. Oh, yeah, that's not going out on Friday. It's a different video that's going out on Friday.
Oh, okay. Not Friday.
Alright, so if you're into Rust, do watch the video that's out on Friday. But it's got nothing to do with Rust. But stay tuned for that one at a later date.
But also check out Elster Nation on Friday.
And that was how Josh lost his job. Not 47, he does, or she does, I'm not sure, or they do.
They do.
That seems the safest option. Not 47, they do some absolutely amazing Marvel Crisis Protocol
She-Hulk as well, it's just like,
I've not got down to She-Hulk yet, spoilers.
Sorry. Deadpool's
I'm
amazing.
looking at Deadpool.
Yeah,
Deadpool. Do you know what I love most about this Deadpool? Like the Deadpool model itself, fantastic. Do you know what I love more?
The whoosh.
Is the highlighting on the whoosh.
Yeah.
Like that's just
so good.
I mean, it's such a simple thing, but that's just really, really cool.
Do you want to know why it's so cool? Because that's a reflection bounce off of Deadpool himself. It's
a reflection off Deadpool and a reflection off of the ignition on the rocket.
Yeah, exactly. But that red on top is like the light coming off of that, hitting Deadpool, then coming back down. And I'm like, that takes a little bit of thought to put that in play.
That's amazing. That's so cool.
And even like non-metallic metal on the blades. It's just like
such a cool model. That's awesome, and it works from multiple angles as well. It's not one of those that only looks good from one angle. Like that is really cool. So that's the Deadpool, and then we've got the She-Hulk as well.
Yeah,
that green on the She-Hulk is really, really nice.
Really, 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 really nice. I love the fact there's like quite simple, almost cell shading style like coloring going on with like it's kind of blocky, but it's really works so well.
It's a very unique style.
Yeah,
it stands out a lot. I love all the work that they've done on all the Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff. Like every time they post stuff, it looks fantastic.
As soon as I've done with this video, I'm straight on that. I'm going to follow suit and get some Marvel Crisis.
Yeah, well, I was nearly going to build my Hulkbuster model tonight. Because I've got the Hulkbuster and then the Iron Man that goes with the Hulkbuster, like the two models. I want to get them painted because they're really nice.
Nice.
But I need to build Hulkbuster first.
Nice.
But yes, thank you for sharing that. Not 47. Next up, we've got Bram. One of our fantastic moderators, the most fun piece in my Grumpy Robot Legion so far.
Nice.
The
Nightbringer
model. this is a super cool model. Now this looks really, really cool in the normal lighting.
I've just seen the picture.
Yeah. Oh, Alex not. That still doesn't help me. I'm still not sure.
Alex could be either one.
And I really don't mean to offend. I just
be very PC correct.
Normally I'd just pick one and go with it, but I know that
PC correct.
Yeah, I want to try and be as accurate as I can. So, yeah. Anyway,
this
Nightbringer looks fantastic. So yeah, it looks fantastic in normal lighting anyway. But it's got the fluoro stuff on it.
Yeah, under a dark lamp or whatever they're called, a UV lamp.
Light.
Blacklight, that's the one. Blacklight.
Yeah, it looks like it's, you know.
I love the fact the glowy eyes
up,
and glowy mouth thing.
Like it's trying to suck your soul.
Yep. And not a pickle stick.
Not a pickle stick.
That's happening now.
I tell you what, if I ever do that, I'm gonna do a cover of I don't know what it's called, that song. Let's have some fun. This beat is sick.
Right, if it happens, I expect a trailer of you licking a pickle stick.
Oh, there'll be a trailer. And it'll not just be some stuff in a box.
You know how Spray Black did it at the beginning of his videos?
Yeah.
But with pickle stick and possibly a bit longer.
Yeah. It'd be like a 3-minute segment of just me licking a brush. Not even just the bristles, like the entire thing.
It's up and down.
From top to bottom, the entire shaft. And on that note, we'll move on to the next entry. So we've got Mr. Fish. He's been working on some Nurgle.
Very nice.
So these are Poxwalkers.
Oh, I love all the colours that go.
There's a lot of Poxwalkers there.
Yeah. I love the fact if you look at it from far away, it looks like it's kind of like a generic colour that you get close, and there's like loads of colours going on.
Yeah. There's loads of different little bits of colour and stuff all over this. This is really nice. I do like Poxwalkers though, because you can pretty much just chuck paint at stuff.
Right.
Yeah, you can just chuck colours on and like just wet blend and mix and just smoosh everything on, and it looks fine because it looks like just horrible skin. But these look awesome. I had a lot of fun when I painted mine when I did the kill team that I did. I had a lot of fun painting them. They're really nice models.
Nice.
But these are really, really nice. Really like these. And kudos on getting so much painted in a short space of time as well. These are really, really cool.
Yeah.
Right. I like this one with a massive tentacle coming out of his shoulder instead of an arm.
Isn't that most of them?
Yeah, these are all awesome. Nice work. Look at that, a big horde picture as well.
Yeah.
That's always the sign of a good paint job, is when you put the entire unit together and you're like, yeah, they look cool.
Right.
Yeah, nice work on these, dude. Awesome. Next up, we've got Spindle.
Stormlord.
Progress on my Stormlord. Not entirely sure where to go with it colour-wise, though.
So it's a good base.
Is this like this is a Imperial Guard, isn't it?
Yeah. So what this is when you get the Baneblade, you can make different variants of it, and the Stormlord is one of them. That's a Vulcan Mega Bolter on the front of that thing, and this thing can also carry troops as well. Wow. So yeah, it's a nice. You've got a great sort of base code down for like moving on to. If you wanted to go with like some patterns on there, I think you'd be nicely set. But if not, maybe just some weathering.
Just some weathering, yeah. Chuck some oils on it. Stipple them off. Oils are my new favourite thing. They're amazing.
Yeah, right. They are awesome.
But this is a cool looking tank.
Yeah, man.
I mean, to be fair, like, what's the rest of your guard look like? I'm assuming that you've got other guard for this to go with it. It's not just a one-off project. So maybe like an idea from that to pick a colour scheme. But yeah, it's a cool looking tank though. It looks pretty cool. I'd love to paint something like that.
We need to get you a big model to paint. I know you just done the Silent.
I've just painted the Silent King in like 2
Yeah,
days.
I know, but you were saying like you always wanted to do a knight or something.
Yeah, I do want to do a knight. I really, really want to paint a knight. Like it's like it's one of those models that I've always wanted to do one. And my local store, on their store anniversary, they do like a painting. Like they have like stuff going on all day, like events and stuff. And me and a friend said the year that COVID hit, we were supposed to be going and doing a night in a day. Where we go, we get there first thing, we buy a night, we build it up, and we paint it on the day.
That's a lot of work.
And enter it into the competition.
Well, fair enough. If you can pull it off, fair play.
Well, I don't know because COVID hit and then we've not done it. So.
Yeah. One day.
But yeah, one day. I do want to do a night. If anyone wants to send me a night, if you've just got a spare one lying round, feel free to send it, mate. I ain't got a PO box.
Just ask for my
now accepting free nights.
Yeah, free nights.
Next up, we've got Pretzel, work in progress on my Primaris Aggressor Sergeant. Base colours down, just needs highlights.
Nice.
This is looking nice, dude.
Nice
attention to detail on this.
The thing about there's an illusion which people don't always address is the model doesn't come together until the base is done as well, and it's one of the things. It's not a criticism by any means. It's like once that base is done, that thing is gonna absolutely sing. So if you can get the base done as quickly as you can, because then we can see like what the rest of the color scheme works as.
Yeah, finishing a base off on a model, like, because sometimes I'll do that. I'll finish painting a model and I'll look and I'll go, oh, I'm not really sure if I'm 100% on this. And then I put the base and stuff on and then I'm like, oh damn.
Yeah, right.
And and also the base rim as well, like separate to that. It's getting your base done. It really just. It sells the model as finished, and it does look complete. It's mad how it works.
Yeah, basically, always pay attention to the base and less attention to the tip.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about that base.
Yeah,
but this looks awesome, Pretzel. Looking forward to seeing it with the highlights and stuff on.
All right, I'm going to quickly dash off for just a second. Boffnet, your next thing looks exceptional, and if those are actually LEDs, awesome. I will be back in just a second. Oh, Pickle.
No worries. Hello? I think he's gone. I thought he was about to say something to me, and then he's not. He's just gone. So next up, we've got Boffnet. This is Boffnet's entry for the Motor Mayhem on the Discord server. Each month, if you don't know, each month we do a different community focus where we pick a different topic or a painting technique or something, and we all have a go at it and basically help each other out. This month it's vehicles, and Boffnet has done this. It's first efforts at using LEDs on my sister's Exorcist tank. So this is a Sisters of Battle Exorcist tank. This is the one with the organ. I believe this is the one that Boffnet picked up from Murfield when he came up to visit me, and we made a trip over there. I like the dead necker on the front, or dead, or just paint me like one of your French girls. I'm not sure which it is. But the LEDs in this look absolutely spot on. Like the headlights, you've got it coming out of the organ and stuff there. That looks awesome, dude. Absolutely cracking job. And the rest of the paint job is spot on as well. You've done a really, really nice job on this, man. I'm not usually a Sisters fan. Like, I think I've said before, like the aesthetic is a bit too religious-y for me. But this looks spot on. It looks absolutely amazing. I love the addition of the LEDs. And yeah, the flames in the things on the side, the sponsons on the side, they look really cool. And like I said, I do like the addition of the paint me like one of your French robots Necron at the front as well. This is awesome. Oh, Elson's back.
I am back. I am returned.
I was just saying, I really like this tank that Boffnet's done.
It's that weird mix between church and tank.
Yeah, it's organ and tank.
Organ church tank.
Yeah, it's
It's
cool.
not to be mistaken as internal organs. Those are different.
Yeah, or an external organ.
Or an external, yeah, like a pickle stick.
Like a pickle stick. But yes, this is absolutely fantastic, dude. And the Necron is a nod to Mad Max 2. Yes. I didn't realise there were Necrons in Mad Max 2. Is that what he's nodding at? It looks like he's looking. It looks like he's looking directly at the camera, saying, "Paint me like one of your French robots."
Possibly. Possibly. Either that, or you just get that impression from Necrons.
I mean, yeah, that's probably it. I mean, I must have a thing for him. I paint that many. But yeah, absolutely top marks on that dude. That is absolutely amazing.
Very nice indeed.
Very good, very nice. Very good, very nice.
Very nice.
Right, next up we've got Connor starting the Hawk of Krieg. So this is... Oh, speaking of knights.
Knight!
So Connor is doing a knight. This is... That's a cool looking base. Oh, so Connor, he did one... Connor, if you're around, if you can post a picture of the one that he did previously, the one with the trench base, because I would like to show Elston.
Krieg stuff. He said Krieg, so I'm intrigued.
Yeah. He's done another night, and it's the base. He's got like a little trench system underneath it.
Nice.
It's so cool. It looks like Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park. That is exactly it. It's the Jeff Goldblum pose. That is it. Yeah.
Right.
But yes, I'm looking forward to seeing this one done, Connor. I'm looking forward to seeing this one built up, dude. But yeah, if you are around, please post a picture of the other one because I want to show Elston.
I want to see.
Next up, we've got Darth Boothie, Skeletor on Panther for an old and dear friend's birthday present. This is awesome. I like the base on this, the crackle lava effect. That is really cool. Good evening, Monkey Boy 7. Welcome to the stream, or Monkey Boy VII if you're Elston. Vi
is how I'm pronouncing it.
But yeah, this is really cool. I like the crackling base, lava base on this. The purple is really well. To be fair, the purple and the green both very vibrant.
I like it. I like it. To be fair, I like it. If you put anything kind of like He-Man related there, I'm like, yep, I like it.
Yeah.
This is exceptional.
Yeah, it looks absolutely spot on. Doing a cracking job on that dude. Color choice, absolutely spot on. Yeah. Absolutely awesome. Yep, love that. Is that a 3D print or is it from the? Because I know they've just released a. It's not the field. Yeah, it's because the ones that me and Pirate Queen Pickle have got were from Fields of Eternia.
Yeah.
And the one that's just come out is a different one, but
it's like Battle Masters or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't know if this is from Battle Masters because I think this is a bit bigger than the scale for that, but it looks cool either way.
Aye, looks
awesome,
very good.
Next up, we've got Jason. The pipes, the pipes from Imperium Magazine issue 37. Should we do some more building?
Nice.
Some bits of terrain.
It's also good not to get your pickle stick stuck in a pipe.
Yep, you don't want to do that.
Nope.
These are looking nice though, dude. Nice work on these. I've not built any of the terrain I've got with Imperium yet. I think I'm going to wait until I've got all the terrain sets, and then I'll just have a weekend where I just blitz everything. Because it's just a lot of airbrushing and washes and stuff for me.
Yeah.
Airbrushing, washers, dry brushing, maybe some pigments and rust and stuff.
Nice.
But yeah, nice work on these pipes. Next up, we've got Raven's Rook. Finally started to paint something other than orcs. I present to you the Lions of Sigmar. So Raven's Rook's been working on his Stormcast.
Very nice.
I like this colour scheme, the gold and purple. It reminds me of, I don't know if anyone here has played Destiny 2, but there was like a raid boss on the Leviathan, the big fancy gold ship, and the gold and purple just reminds me of that.
So very royal colours. Purple and gold are synonymous with royalty. So yeah, very, very, very nice.
Yeah, these look awesome, dude. I really, really like that colour choice. Like Alison said, it does stink of royalty. I was trying to think of a better word than stink, but that's the word I'm going with.
Depends if pickle sticks are going to stink of royalty as well, or stink of something else.
They'll not be purple. But yeah, these look really, really nice.
Nice.
Yeah, love these, dude. Looking forward to seeing more of these. Awesome work, man. Next up, we've got Deng. Been converting my Lichen. Is it Lichen or Lichen?
I think it's Lichen, but it depends on the reference. Because is this a warp block model by chance?
I think so.
Because it kind of reminds me.
I presume it is, because Deng. I know a lot of the stuff that he paints is warp block, if not all of it.
It's creepy.
It is very creepy.
It's creepy. But I like
I'm pretty certain that is a warp block model. Or a warp model, sorry. Just because of the sculpting style on it.
Warp. Can we just say warp?
No, because you sound like an elite from Halo.
Warp. No, not warp. Warp. Put more bass in it. Warp.
I can't put any more bass in. I'm very bassy as it is.
You can't put more bass in.
No, I am super bass.
I reckon you can get.
I have to take the bass out of my voice so it matches yours, and it's still more bassy when I'm editing the podcast. Because we're like opposite ends of the spectrum.
Because last time you put so much bass in, my car was shaking.
Yeah, I know. Right? That wasn't last time. That was like episode 2 or whatever. But yeah, this looks awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing that with some paint on it, dude.
Yeah.
Next up, Jason is back. Oh, it's a Warp Team Fantasy Football Tree Man with a Briar Elk head and hoof.
Cool.
There we go. Obviously, Bram knows because he is the fountain of all knowledge, especially when it comes to warp miniatures. It's a monster for Witcher, made from a Blood Bowl Tree Man and Briar Elk head. Oh, right, okay, yeah. It does look like a monster from Witcher. That's why I recognised it. Yeah. I like that. That's cool.
Nice.
I like it. Picasso. Next up, we've got Jason again with some AdMech stuff.
This model, does it not like scream Johnny 5?
This model, yeah, Johnny 5, but it more screams, you know when you get the flashback at the beginning of Terminator 2, I think it is?
Yeah, I know the ones.
It has the ones with the tank tracks and stuff. That's what it reminds me of.
Okay, yeah, I get it. I'm with you on that.
Like if you did this and then put a Necron head on it.
Yeah, like
it'd be...
Or like a scrawny torso on top and then you get Johnny 5.
Yeah. 5 alive. 5 alive. And we've got some more terrain.
Nice.
Some of the shipping containers, or one of the shipping containers. It's a Cataphren destroyer and a cargo pod. Or Cataphren destroyers. So this might be 3 separate ones.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Jason does so much. He does so much work building and painting and stuff. Like the amount of stuff he churns out is amazing.
Wow. Awesome.
And the most important thing, I know we mention it a lot, but he like Jason only has use of one arm.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, so he does all this. Like he uses the paint handle with the clips on and stuff to help build stuff.
Dude, that's incredible. The respect levels just shot up to like in skyrocket, especially if you're doing like my level of production as well. Like fair play, dude.
It is ridiculous. There's some weeks where like the amount of stuff that he's built, and I'm just like, how? Like this is seriously impressive. Awesome work.
Nice. Super proud. That's awesome.
Next up, we've got Uncle Fatwig. Only a bit of hobby I've done for about a week, and it is a freebooter's head. Oh, this is Captain Badrook, I think.
He's got a French flag on his thing.
I think it's 3 separate medals, but it does look like a French flag. That's funny. I think that is Captain Badrook though. I'm sure it is. That's the same. That's the one that I painted a while back.
Nice.
But yeah, that looks awesome, dude. I love that green skin. That's super, super vibrant. I really like that. And obviously the pink on the skull and crossbones as well.
Nice.
Next up, we've got Conquerus, one of our other brand new moderators. Putting the finishing touches on my little crab bug thingy tonight.
That's creepy.
Yeah, that looks nice. I like that carapace though.
Yeah,
that's
weird.
That's very like 80s shell suit
yeah
color scheme. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm mixing up a little bit. If you change the color scheme to the brain bug from Starship Troopers, it's kind of the vibe I'm getting a little bit.
I like that it's nice and glossy though as well. Like a nice carapace.
Ooh, there's another picture further down, but when we get to it.
There? Okay, I'll look at that in a sec then. But yeah, that's awesome. Awesome work. Next up, we've got K8 working on something for Pride Month next month. Eventually, this will be heavily weathered to mute the colours slightly and tie it into the 40k universe better.
That's cool.
Hey, that is cool. Like, why weather it?
Just I don't know if it needs the weather, and the white's really nice and crisp and stuff. Like, if anything, I'd probably say just maybe panel line a couple of things, just make it pop just a little bit more. If you really wanted to like push it, I don't think it really needs the weathering.
No, I mean, I like it because it's super vibrant and that's my sort of style.
Right. But yeah, I mean, if you want to go weathering, go for it. I like how crisp and clean it is.
I particularly like. I don't know if you'll be able to see on the stream, but there's like the crosshatch highlights on the like on the tabard, on the cape on the back.
Nice.
You can see like the little tiny crisscross highlight. I love doing stuff like that. But yeah, that's really, really cool. Absolutely love this.
Nice.
Yeah, nice work. I keep thinking whether to paint something for Pride Month or not. I might try and get something in if I get time.
Yeah.
Do a nice marine or something.
Yeah.
All done now, and he has a friend. Oh wow, yeah, look at that. That's cool.
Yeah, right.
I like that colour shift as well, from the sort of yellowy gold on the claw into the purple.
Yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, I like that glossy finish. I like that colour scheme. That's really, really nice.
Your friend's creepy as well.
Oh, let me look at the friend. Oh yeah. Yeah, these are awesome. These, I mean, I'm going to say this, I'm going to upset Elston, I think, maybe. But these are some of the nicest sort of Tyranids bug things.
It's fine.
Some of the nicest.
It's fine. The what I love about it is the fact that he has adhered to the correct method of making a scary monster. And do you want to know what that?
She.
I apologize. It's
Mrs. Pete.
Mrs. Pete. I apologize, Mrs. Pete. Do you know what she has done? She has abided by the correct rule of making a monster scary. And do you want to know what that one little secret is?
Make it look slimy.
No. Do you want to know what it is?
Go on.
Take away the eyes.
Oh yeah.
That's why Xenomorphs are so scary. No eyes.
Right.
Yeah, no eyes on this. Scary.
I love them though. They're fantastic. Awesome work on those.
Yeah, love them.
Uncle Fatwig. Oh, this is the rest of the Captain Badrook.
Nice. It's very lively, isn't it?
It's very punk.
Yes, that's what I was looking for.
Yeah. It's a cool model. I really, really enjoyed painting, man. If you've not seen it, Uncle Fatwig, I did a video, I think it was towards the end of last year. I did a video where I painted one up and then I sold it for charity as sort of like a tribute. We had a member of the community that passed away last year.
Yeah.
And you know, he was a big orc fan, so I bought it, painted it, and then sold it and donated the profits to charity in his name. But I had a lot of fun painting it. It's a really lovely model, and I really, really like it. It's cool. I might get another one at some point and paint it again. I enjoyed it that much.
Nice.
But yeah, that's cool. Awesome work, dude. Looking forward to seeing that one finish, man. And then next and finally, We've got Wolf Brother Mythos, painting up some White Scar veterans. Look at these with the fancy backpacks.
Yeah.
I like them claws.
Right. They are. What I find really interesting is what's completely throwing me, and hence why I'm hesitating. That pink bottle of paint behind it is weirdly messing up my color scheme of this thing because
I can't see a pink bottle of paint.
Are you colorblind?
No, according to Vince V, magenta doesn't exist.
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
How does magenta not exist?
Don't know. It's. I think it's something to do with whatever colours you use to mix magenta. It's either one or the other, and it's just your eyes that trick you into thinking it's that or something. I was only sort of vaguely listening. Because this is to be fair, when he was saying all this was at the point where I was still starstruck by Scott and John. And I sort of had half a conversation going into my head, and the only part of it that I've remembered is that magenta doesn't exist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I love it. I kind of want to see what's going on behind this big ass shield. I'm assuming there's someone behind it.
He's hiding. He's camera shy. That's what it is. But that's really cool. I really like the white on these as well. It's nice and crisp, and then the little bit of weathering powder to tie it in with the base at the bottom.
Yeah, I like that.
I was rushing to get it in before the end of Loki Approved. Don't worry about it. He's only joking for us.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
Mr. Mythos, don't you ever apologise to anyone. You don't apologise to anybody.
No. As I said, there's a green background, a pink thing, and my eyes just kind of went cross-eyed on each other. So nothing to do with you. It's just my brain doing weird
I like
things.
it. That's all it takes for Elston to get confused is two colours.
Exactly. I'm just like, huh? It's instantly cross-eyed.
And that was it. That is the end of Loki Approved. So, where was I? I was here. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for submitting your work in progresses, your finished projects, your upcoming projects, and all that good stuff. That is, I always love looking through Loki Approved and checking out what everyone's been working on, getting some inspiration, getting some ideas for stuff.
Also, everyone in the chat, please, can we get some kind of pickle stick voting thing going on here? So, let us know. Just put pickle stick. Please in the chat, pickle stick.
Hashtag pickle stick. What for?
Hashtag lick my pickle stick.
What is this for? What
because I'm building up hype and momentum for the pickle stick. I know it's only just been...
build up hype. It's literally a pipe dream at this point.
It's fine. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna talk to Luke. Gonna make it happen.
Talk to Luke. Luke don't make brushes.
No. But Luke is... just like me, if he gets invested in something, it's 600%, and
that is true. That is what Luke's like. To be fair,
exactly. So me and Luke,
I'm going to sort it. I will sort
same
it.
Direction. It's going to happen. It
will be next year. It's not going to be anytime soon because I need to save up the money to invest. Because basically, what I'll need to do. I mean, depending on where I do it. There might be some people out there that will just do it and add it to their site. I don't know. But all the ones that I've looked at briefly today, the sort of 2 or 3 that I looked at, it's you order from them, you put in a minimum order, and then I have the stuff and then I distribute it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But there might be other options, I don't know. But like I said, it's not like it's been anything soon. It was literally just just a pipe dream at the moment. I just think it'd be really, really cool.
Yes.
Josh, given where your channel started and where you are now, you've got a PhD in making it happen. Brilliant.
There you go.
Yeah. Given where the channel started and then where it is now. Do you know what? Right, I've been doing the channel for just over 3 years now. We are on... nearly 7,500 subs. Luke told me today that when he'd been doing the channel for 2 years, he hit 50,000 subs.
Right.
So I'm about
I-
43,000 subs behind,
Oi.
and a year.
Oi. Remember who you're talking to. I've been doing it longer than you and Luke.
Well,
Yeah. How do you think that makes me feel? Huh? See, there you go.
yeah, all right.
Shut up out of your mouth. You get there, okay? I come around there, I slap you, and then I make all yourself down. Go away.
Brilliant. But yes, I would like to make it happen one day, but we'll see.
Exactly.
It would be really cool to
The
do.
pickle stick needs to happen.
Maybe I could just do what everyone else does and do a Kickstarter.
You could do that.
I don't want to do it as a Kickstarter. I'd rather just do it properly. Just save up, do it, and then sell them.
Sell them through Geek Gaming. See if Luke's on board.
Sell them through Geek Gaming.
Yeah, the pickle stick.
The pickle stick.
Yeah.
Coming to a cinema not a cinema. Coming to a store near you.
Why not?
That'd be a weird thing to sell at the cinema, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Can I have? I'll have a pick and mix, and some popcorn. I'll have a large Coke and a paintbrush, please.
Yeah, and a medium pickle stick.
And a medium pickle stick. It's not a medium. It's the what did I say I was gonna have? The big un, little un, tiny un, and fat un.
Oh,
So the fat un is like your size 2 or size 3. I don't know what sizes I'll have. So going on the basis that
XL, fat, medium.
what I'd do is I'd have the equivalent of size 0, 1, 2, and 3. So size 3 a bit fatten, size 2 a bit bigger, size 1 a bit little.
Just have condescending names like XL, fatten, mediocre, inadequate, and then minuscule.
No.
And then
No. What we have is XL, mediocre, inadequate, and then the smallest one, the Elston.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
That's fine. As long as my name gets on something, I'm happy.
That's it. I'm painting with Elston tonight.
I'm
rubbing Elston all over a Space Marine's crotch.
Elston / also known as Is It Worth It?
Is it worth it? Is it in yet?
Right?
GoFundMe. GoFundMe. It's the same as Kickstarter, isn't it?
Oh, you call that a stick?
It's the same thing. I'd rather do it this way around. I think because it's one of them. Like I can do it. It's just going to take longer to save up to do it. Like I said, it's literally. It's a sort of vague idea I had this morning when I was driving to work. I looked up a couple of things online. That's as much thought as I've put into it. And it's one of those things that like everyone that sort of does content stuff like sort of has that idea that they want to do something like that at some point. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, I've already had a miniature made for me, so out of me or representing me. So,
out of you? I don't think they made it out of you.
Out of my image.
The smallest has to be Peter Andre's Chipolata. Can't we call the tiny and the Ickle Pickle Stick?
Ickle Pickle Stick. I like that.
Pickle Twigs.
Yeah.
Could be. I don't know.
Pint size.
Pint size.
That works.
It comes in pints. Pickle paint sticks. Coming to a store near you.
Pickle pricks.
Pickle. Can't call them that.
No. Unless you get those ones where it's not a brush, it's just a stabby thing at the end, and then you could call it a pickle prick.
Pickles paint pushers.
Yeah. Pickles prodders.
Pickles product.
Prodding pickle. Aren't you so glad you invited me onto the show tonight?
I am. I've had such a good time. I've had such a good time chatting and listening to you talk absolute bollocks. I like how it said it'll type bollocks.
Yeah. But it doesn't like shit. Unless it types it now, in which case it hates you.
No, it won't do shit.
Let's see.
Don't say shit or bugger. It says bugger. That's fine.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it does bank it out.
Luke says that each one's going to be quality tested by him.
Just licking it, sticking it in his ear, somewhere else.
I'm not letting Luke use the brushes. They'll be knackered by the time they go out.
Luke, we need to do this. I will
Pickles ticklers.
Yeah, Pickles ticklers.
Pickles ticklers. Pickles ticklers.
Pickles. Dear Lord, this is gonna be right. So interesting. You've just listened to me waffle on for however long. My counsellor has to deal with me for an hour. She's just like.
Yeah, at least we only have to watch 20-minute videos and we can pause them whenever we
want. Yeah, right. She's like,
I've had enough of that. I'll finish that off tomorrow.
Yeah, she's like, I've been paid to stay here, so I'm gonna have to deal with this. We're like, oh, what's happening with this man's mind?
Monkey Boy 7 says that down south, pickles at the chippy are called wallies. Is that right?
Not that I'm aware of. That's where he's from. They call that, but I've never heard of a pickle called a wally.
Cube. Is that what's that say? Cubician.
Yeah.
Is that a spelling error or is it?
No, it's the way of they're like gherkins and another type of gherkin. It's called cubicum or something like that.
Cocktail.
Or cubuchians or something like that.
Cubuchian.
I don't know. I think that's a monkey, but
Cubician.
Something.
That's what I'm reading it as. Added vinegar water. I don't understand what's happening. Is this all one sentence? Or is it just like parts of different sentences and I've got to try and work out the puzzle? Like I'm playing Professor Frickin' Layton.
Yeah, Monkey Boy's on my wavelength at least.
It's the tiny gherkin. No, that's Alfie. Alfie's the tiny gherkin.
What happens when he gets big?
I don't know. It'd be big gherkin.
Big gherkin, not a big pickle.
No, I'm big pickle. It'll be a little pickle once he's bigger.
Eh?
It checks out. Don't worry about it. The Rubicon. No, Rubicon is either a very delicious mango flavoured drink. I mean, they do other flavours other than mango, but I mean, if you're not drinking the mango one, then you're doing it wrong. But they have that, and it's also the thing that makes Space Marines bigger.
And it's also a spell which made Space Marines into dust.
What?
Yeah, Rubicon.
I thought the Rubicon, they crossed the Rubicon. I thought that's when you get to Primaris-size yourself.
Yeah. Also, the Rubicon is what Araman cast to turn 1,000 suns into dust. So that's why they call Rubric Marines.
Right. Oh, here's a question for you.
Right.
I was talking to Luke earlier
right.
About 1,000 Suns.
Yep.
Are they supposed to be red or blue?
Right.
Cool. Is one of them pre-heresy and the other one post-heresy?
Correct. Red is
yes!
Red.
I know law.
Red is pre-heresy. Blue is post-heresy. Yes.
Yeah, I know law. Look at me.
Yes. Most of the 1,000 Suns are no longer actually in those suits of armor. Most of them are just souls. They're just dust in most of that armor. Only the sorcerers are actually still Marines.
Cool.
So there you go. Law update.
Pickles brush cleaner, brush brine.
There you go.
That is good. I like that. I'm taking that, Luke. All those ideas that you steal off me.
it's a drink that's 90% sugar.
I'm having one back. New podcast name: Vinegar Strokes with Different Folks. Not really sure that's appropriate. Did you ask Luke the difference between a pie and a pasty? No, because I'd gone home by that point. I don't live at Luke's house. I just work there. Luke, what's the difference between a pie and a pasty? Someone asked me on the Instagram stories, but they asked me after I'd left. So if you could answer that question, that'd be fantastic.
Stickers.
Picker stickers. Thanks for the fish and chips idea. No problem.
Ding.
No problem. I made a joke and he thought it was funny. Well, I'm having that. Brilliant. I'll should start charging commission.
Exactly. That's what I do.
So yeah, what I'll do, I'll have a proper look at the paintbrush idea. Like I said, it's likely to be a while off. What are you looking at?
Can you hear that rain?
No.
Oh, it's coming. It's really, really loud in here. Anyway, glad it's not picking up on the mics.
Yeah, no, I can't hear any rain.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I'll have a look at the brush stuff. It might be something I can look at doing a bit earlier, but likelihood is it's next year. Yeah, maybe, and that's maybe.
Pie is hard pastry, pasty is soft pastry.
You can get soft crust pie. You can get soft crust pie. It depends on the type of pie. The difference between a pie and a pasty. A pasty, it's like the same all the way around, whereas a pie generally it will be slightly, it'll be different in the bottom, won't it?
A pie. The definition of a pie is a pastry on top. That is the definition of a pie.
Yeah, but there's pastry like around the sides of it as well.
Not necessarily. A pie, literally the definition is a pastry on top.
So right. So you're saying that a pie has got to have pastry on top.
Yeah, a pie is basically something with a lid on top of it. It is usually pastry.
Is it a lid or pastry?
It can be either or.
Well, can you just can you just pretend and just say it's got to be pastry?
It's pastry.
Elston, is it got to be right? It's got to be pastry.
It's got to be pastry.
What about cottage pie then?
Well, that's why it's different. That's why I
Look
went
at
with the lid. That's why I went with the lid thing.
You didn't say lid. You said pastry.
I said lid, and then you made me change it.
No.
And then you
Chat, did you guys hear that? Elston just making stuff up.
You evil person.
Pastries for soft southerners.
Pastry is amazing.
I'll take. Oh, my camera's. I laughed so hard. My camera went out of
pasty
focus.
is for soft, not pastry.
I think he meant pastries. I don't know. Pasty. I like pasties.
Pasties was a different.
I love. Like every time my mum goes to Cornwall, I don't go with her. She just tags me at posts. But every time my mum goes to Cornwall, she usually brings me up a couple of Cornish pasties when she comes back, like proper ones.
So you know the reason why they've got that whole bit around the outside with pasties, right?
It's just to staple it together, innit?
No, it's not. No.
I don't know.
Oh, I got a history lesson for you.
Oh my god, the stream's supposed to finish in 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's fine. No, it's fine. It'll take all of like 3 seconds. That hard bit is for where the miners used to be able to hold on to things. That pasty was their entire lunch. So they usually had like dirty hands and everything because they'd be working in the mine. So that bit was for them to hold on to, so they could eat the rest, and then they would throw that bit away.
What? But so now, the hard bit around the end?
Yeah.
You can't eat a Cornish pasty just holding onto that; it'll just fall off.
Yeah, no, that's what they used to do. That all their lunch was in that one thing. I'm
calling bullshit on that.
That's why there's so much in a Cornish pasty. There's like potato, meat, vegetables, all of it. And that's what that hard bit is for. Is so they used to be able to hold on to it, and then because their hands were so covered in crap, that they could just throw that bit away.
No, I'm calling bullshit on that. Next time I have a Cornish pasty, I'm going to try and eat it just by holding that bit. And you know when it collapses?
I'm not saying it's the same now, but that's the way.
Oh, look at Elston changing his story again.
No, it's just saying that's where it came from.
Elston has got no morals when it comes to pastries.
That's the difference between a pasty and a slice. Because a slice, or like a bake, is
steak baits are the shit. To be honest, steak baits are the shit. To be fair, I love steak baits.
Yeah, I can't get enough of them.
I love steak baits. Do you know what? I'm sad now because I can't eat steak baits because I'm dieting. And now that I've thought about steak baits, I can't go on to steak baits.
Yeah, right. Everyone.
Maybe I'll treat myself next week at some point because by that point I'll have been dieting for a couple of weeks. So maybe I'll treat myself to a steak bake.
Wonderful.
Elson is right. It's on Bake Off. It's true pickle. I'm joking.
So,
this is what we do to create.
I'm serious.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that it's true. I trust Elston. You're a state bait, brilliant. There we go. My boss, everybody. Right, we're getting towards the end of the stream. Elston, have you got anything you want to promote? Anything you want to shout out? Anything? Where can we find you? Socials, YouTube, all that stuff.
So you can find me on YouTube, Elstonation. You can also find me on Facebook page, Elstonation Minis. You can also find me on Wargamers Anonymous, the podcast I do with that guy. And or depending which way it's showing, it might be that guy. Anyway, that's
I'm on your left-hand side.
That way?
Yeah.
Cool. I was pointing the right way. Sweet. That's where you can find me. Hopefully, I will have a video out. Hopefully I'm going to coincide it with their video. It's nothing to do with their videos, but I'm going to coincide it and release it at the same time because I'm some kind of an arse. Anyway, thank you all for watching and listening and putting up to me. Up to me? Up with me.
Putting up to you.
I don't know. It's late at night and there's lightning going on outside. I'm freaking out a little bit. So thank you for listening. And thank you for joining us. Thank you, Pickle, for letting me be on the show and cause chaos.
Yeah, no problem at all. Thank you very much for joining me, dude. It's it's always nice having you on the stream. I love it.
Yay!
It's fantastic. Make sure you do go and check out Elston's new video when it goes live at 6 o'clock on Friday. But I mean, watch mine first. And then probably watch Luke's second.
Mine?
No. Watch mine first, then watch Luke's. And then watch Elston's in that order. And what you need to do as well is then by the time you get to Elston's, you can just tell Elston that his video is better than mine and Luke's.
Mine's got montages in it.
To be fair, I've seen a little snippet of Elston's video, like a sneak peek. It is the shit. It is going to be a good video.
No, fine. I'm going to caveat that. No, it's not going to be good. It's going to be a weird video, but you'll love it.
All Elston's videos are weird. It's going to be a good video.
Also, love you too, Luke.
But yes, thank you very much for joining me, dude. It's been awesome. Make sure you go and check Elston out. If you're not already, go and subscribe to him on YouTube. Follow him on the Instagram. Go and check out his Facebook page, Elstonations Minis. And obviously he's available in the Discord and every other Monday morning on the podcast. I mean, it's not just Monday mornings. Like, it goes out on a Monday morning and then it's out forever.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can listen to it whenever, but it goes out on a Monday morning.
So if you've not heard it, you can catch up.
Yeah,
right
you
now.
Can go and listen right now. Now that the stream is finishing, go and listen to the new stream. We're on YouTube, we're on Spotify, we're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Google Podcasts, we're on other podcasts. Everywhere you listen to podcasts.
Second best podcast in Denmark.
Yes, second best wargaming podcast in Denmark. That is our claim to fame. I don't know where we are in the rankings at the moment, but we were second best at one point.
Second.
But yes, thank you very much for joining me, and thank you to all of you guys for tuning in and watching this absolute train wreck of a show this evening. I've had a hell of a lot of fun. I always love having Elston on because it's just mental.
Chaos.
If you want to help support the channel, there are links down below in the description and in the chat for our affiliates with Grim Dice Tabletop Gaming and with Element Games. If you want to pick yourself up any hobby supplies, any new projects, or any other bits and pieces, check out the links. It helps support us. We get a bit of a kickback and it doesn't cost you anything extra. So it's a fantastic way to support the channel. We've also got our membership program over on the main channel on Pickle Jar. Massive thank you to all the people that are still subscribed and are members over there. You guys are truly, truly awesome. It really means a lot. Massive thank you to all of you guys. It's really, really fantastic. And I cannot say how much I appreciate that. So thank you very much. New video out on Friday. No stream this weekend because I've got my son. So there's a new video out on Friday. New video out on Geek Gaming Scenics on Friday as well. So that's it from us. We're going to love you and leave you. And hope you enjoy the rest of your evening and enjoy the rest of your week. Massive, massive thank you to all of you for tuning in. So we love you and leave you. And until next time, enjoy your hobby. I'll see you later, guys.
Bye!
This is the part where we have to end the stream.
Oh, we're doing this live.
Doing what live?
Oh, ending, like we do on a podcast.
Yeah, we have to end. We have to end the stream. We need to decide how we're going to end the stream.
Right.
Should, like, you'd think, like, we've both been streaming for quite a long time now, so we would probably know
Think
how.
Think of your favorite word.
Schnozzle.
Mine's flannel.
Flannel schnozzle. Schnozzle flannel.
Schnozzle flannel. Pickle stick.
Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I want to take a paint on your pickle stick. Is that the noise it makes when you paint?
It's just squeaky the entire time.
You're squeaky the entire time.
Always love it. I can slip and slide down the floors all the time.
Fantastic.